Yeah, good afternoon, our esteemed elders, members of Nigeria State of Engineers Ikeja branch. The meeting will be starting very soon. Apologies for starting behind schedule. This is 4:38. Please permit us to start in another 5 minutes from now. So this is 4:39, by 4:44, the meeting will commence. Thank you very much. I can cite our elders online. Also, please, apologies, please. We will start any moment from now. Thank you very much.
Can you hear us?
I
Yes, we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you, my chairman.
I can hear
We
you.
can
Yes,
hear
we
you
can.
clearly.
Well done for restoring it.
assistant technical secretary, who also doubled as the committee chairman. The engineering week report was also presented by the vice chairman, who is the committee chairman, that gave an update as to the planning of the engineering week that was forthcoming. The earphone power system training tool, the report was given by the coordinator of the Young Engineers Forum, reporting on the success of the edition that actually lasted for 7 weekends. He said that the training came to an end August 2nd, 2025, and all dignitaries and participants were available. The chairman used the opportunity also to inform the members available of the presentation made by the participants of this set, and said that there was a need that they observed, and that was what led them to making the presentation to the branch. The electoral committee also gave a report with respect to the plan for the AGM election. He said that there was an announcement, two announcements. So there was election announcements for the election that has been going on, and actually I advised that I encourage everyone to pay their dues so that they will be able to elect new leaders for the new administrative year. With respect to the issue of the day, the chairman informed on the information from the HQ, advising people to members to take charge of the early bird registration, which was due to close August 31st. She encouraged members to actually register, noting that the event this year, the AGM this year, is going to be an election year where we will elect new leaders for the branch. She gave an overview of the upcoming events with respect to the young engineers training that's actually now focused on civil and structural engineers. Said that the training will be open to both senior and young members. She also intimated that there will be a Alabi memorial lecture that will come up November 11. After all issues have been deliberated upon, the technical section was taken. The topic for the technical section was sustainable construction solutions and practice now and the future, which was presented by David Boko, the project engineer, Saint Gobain, Nigeria. Other matters that was discussed was the finance. Would actually, the finance was actually presented by the financial secretary. Access Bank, 2,706,915.40. First Bank, 6,173 naira, 1,000 naira, 585. Polaris has 1.8 million in their accounts. So that was the report presented by the FinSec as regarding our statement of accounts for the month of July, which was the month that was being reviewed. There was no correspondence that was presented. New members were recognized, and there was birthday celebrants for all August members. Meeting was adjourned by a motion moved by Engineer Dr. Mike Anafu and seconded by Engineer Gbenga Tanimowo. The meeting ended 7:52 p.m. with the recitation of the third stanza for the national dance closing prayer. The meeting was presided over by Engineer Nimot Mwili and recorded by the Assistant General Secretary, Engineer Taiwola Sinwo. Sincere apologies for having to read through these, as because I understand that the minute has not been shared, so that's why it was read. Thank you very much for listening.
All right, thank you very much, yes. I see in the hall also one of our very senior members, Engineer Oshiolale, FNS. Welcome, sir. Also, Engineer Tike Ibrahim, a past welfare committee chair. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Our fourth chairman, Engineer Francis Ogwamana, once again, we sincerely appreciate your attendance, and we've taken the pain also to ensure that the sound system is able to connect both the physical and the virtual platform. Please, can you confirm again that you can hear us clearly?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm pleased to be with you at this meeting. Initially, there was this hiccup, but I can now hear you loud and clear. Well done. Thank you very much.
You can take that again, sir.
Yeah, sorry. I said I'm pleased to be with you at this meeting. Initially, there was this hiccup. I wasn't able to hear, but I can hear you loud and clear now. Well done. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. All right, thank you, sir. All right, the minutes are being taken. Do we have any comments, observation, or if there is anything that has been omitted? I can't see any hand up. Okay. Yes, you have the floor, sir. Engineer Francis Ogwaman, FNSD, you have the floor. If you want, if it is a new hand on the minutes
yes,
of
thank
meeting.
you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. During the last meeting, a lot was discussed under the AOB. For instance, we talked at length about the finances. We talked at length about the purchase of the branch bus. And there were so many other things that were discussed, but I found that the column for any other business, some of these things were not noted. And they are very, very important for the growth and development of this branch. Certainly, such matters cannot just be waived off about how we should be able to restructure our finances so that we can capture as many people who have not been paying. So those were discussed. I remember that at the last meeting, these were discussed, but I can't see them. I can't see any of these comments that people made under the AOB. It's like the AOB is just left there, as if nobody made any contribution towards the AOB. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. That is well taken. The then Assistant General Secretary took the minutes and now the PS make necessary and circulate the minutes of meeting. Thank you, sir. Any other comment? All right. In the absence of none, can I call for the adoption of the minutes of meeting as corrected? Adoption of the minutes of meeting. I'm forced to call you, ma'am. Please, microphone. Adoption of minutes of meeting. Your name?
Hi, Engineer Sunday Folashade Josephine. I adopt the minutes as have been corrected. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, ma'am, permit me to make you the seconder. It should actually be adopted by someone who was present. Yes. My apologies. I'll make you the seconder. Yes. Anybody present at the last meeting, both virtually and Engineer Marco.
Yes, my chairman. Having listened and followed with the minutes as read and amended, I, Engineer Dr. Mike Tamak, hereby move a motion for adoption of the minutes for further discussion, and I so move. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you. So we have a seconder already in the hall, and the minutes will be amended and recirculated. Thank you very much. So we'll move to the next item on the agenda. You said the agenda, yeah. So the next item on the agenda is matter arising from the minutes of meeting that was just read. I'll be calling on the Vice Chairman to give an update on the case, on the Loma issue.
Thank you, my chairman. Please permit me to stand on the well-established protocol. I also wish to pray to the assignment given unto me. That's the update on the Loma. The Loma has been a recurrent decimal. We've been on it since December last year. And we have an engagement, we had a talk with the representative of Loma, who actually, that have reported, we have a discount, which of course, haven't done that. We also discussed that we also need to get a rebate from the amount they previously charged us, which was 30,000 naira on a monthly basis. We've written a letter to that effect, but fast forward to the current status now. We've written and follow up. At our last meeting, that's our MGM, one of our headers advised us that we should go straight to the Ministry of Environment, that they could actually help us out in this assignment, in this quest. So before going to the Ministry of Environment, I had to call the Loma people again. I was made to understand that the officer in charge, that's the senior officer then, has actually retired. He just retired, but he had not done the due justice. So the new person that just took over apologized for that, and actually pleaded that I give him a little time for him to understudy the situation and then get back to us. That will be too premature for us now to take it further to the Ministry of Environment, when the new person that just resumed has actually asked for a few days to actually work on it. So the current status now is that we'll keep it pending. Hopefully by next week, we just believe that we'll get a favorable response from them, bringing it down reasonably. Having said that, the second leg to it is the fact that he hinted me that they've actually increased their rates, and that perhaps due to the letter, that's why they have to step ours down. That for as much as they did not increase the rate for us, so we should not be thinking of reduction, because ordinarily the rate has increased from what it used to be, and that if they had increased the rate, we would be thinking of reduction. But since they didn't increase the rate, but nevertheless, as the status of the letter, he will look into it and then get back to us on a fair play. I also call our agent, that's the PSP, that as it stands, I don't think we can be able to still be paying that amount, although we have an outstanding based on our discussion. But that as it were, notwithstanding, we also need to move forward by way of reducing the cost, because the waste generation here is minimal. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Vice Chairman. That the support came from Engineer O.E.S. Sajani. The suggestion, and is being advanced. So we will try as much as we can to keep it at that, because we are also considering the fact that we have more occupants in the building, and we would rather push for the rate to remain what it is than for it to be reviewed. I will still yield back to you, my Vice Chairman, to give an update on the engineering week that was just concluded. I'd like to also specially recognize the Electoral Committee Chair and his team, Engineer Ariyo, FNSC. Thank you, sir. You are very welcome.
Thank you very much, my chairman. Okay, still standing on the well-established protocol. I want to appreciate every one of us. Firstly, I want to appreciate our branch chairman for the support and the privilege given unto me to chair the just concluded 2025 Engineering Week, and for supporting us in various ways in terms of advice and fund. Having said that, I want to appreciate every member, both the elders and members of this branch, for their support. the engineering week has come and gone. There are lessons learned from the engineering week. Initially, we were, as a committee, we were budgeting about 11 million. But to the glory of God, we were able to get 3,010,000 naira for the engineering. And with the advice of the chairman, we were able to manage and execute the program with 2.7 million naira. So I thought you would clap for us now. So we still have a surplus of over 300,000 naira. And that as it were. Now the FS. Now that is where the program started on the 17th with Thanksgiving in church. Fast forward to press conference. And of course, on Tuesday, we have the 5th Ademola Olorunfemi colloquium, which was well attended right here in the auditorium. And we have the what's called technical visit at the spouses forum. They had an engagement here. Fast forward to Thursday, where we have the year fund program and the HEM, and we'll wrap up with our human service and dinner and award night. All this was all the days were fully attended and was well encouraging. Nevertheless, we are supposed to submit a report of our stewardship. But permit me, my chairman, to submit this report some other days, because as we are still collecting, we are still trying to put all the items together. Because after the engineering week, you have to have a little break to rejuvenate ourselves. So hopefully by next week or before the next meeting, I can assure us that our report will be made available and will be submitted to this house. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Vice Chairman. Sincere appreciation to all the committee members that made that possible. I mean, despite the fact that the budget was cut, the fund was not cut, the learning was not cut, and we all had a good time. I'm sure for those of us that were in attendance, we can attest to that. For those that couldn't make it, we invite you to the next program. I will call on the electoral committee chair also to just give us a very short brief of the election that happened. I mean, just very short one. I know we are concluding today, but since we had it in the past month, I think we should have an update on that. Yes, sir. A 2 minutes recap.
Good evening, fellow engineers. Well, my name is Ayo Ario, the chairman of the electoral committee. Thank you. And like our chairman has said, to the glory of God, we had a committee constituted of about 7 of us who, after some few weeks of going through the usual timetable and timeline, culminated into the election proper on Thursday, 21st of August. And so, by the grace of God, we were able to get our acts together, and we had that election, which took place for about, we have about 11 officers, for 9 of those positions actually available. About 3 or 4 were passed on, what do you call it, unopposed, and about 2 or so were contested, and we had election for those 2 or 3 that were contested. And to the glory of God, we were able to come up with winners to cover that. Now, while we were on that, there are 2 positions that are yet to be filled. And those positions are the positions of the Assistant General Secretary and the position of the Assistant Technical Secretary. By the bylaw stipulation, that is supposed to come up as under a by-election at a future general meeting. And as for that, we have been informed that, okay, we can hold that by-election today. We have already sent out notice of election on the platforms. We have been looking at it. It has been reading that there's going to be a by-election today to cover the remaining 2 positions. And I want to believe that we have capable people, energetic people, passionate members who are willing and ready to fill those 2 positions. And so right now, we'll just say we're here to conclude that election, and thereafter, maybe there'll be a general overall report. Thank you very much. Thanks for the privilege given to me. God bless you.
Please, can we applaud our INEC? Thank you very much, sir. And to all the committee members, we are supposed to give you a certificate of appreciation today. So we hope the certificates will come. So other issues of the day, do we have any comments on that, on the report given? All right. I'm going to other issues of the day. I will just give information. One of the issues of the day is to also bring us up to speed on information from HQ. During the course of, during the just concluded week, we circulated the notice for early bird registration, and our member really took advantage of that, and we topped the list of the branches that have registered, and amazingly 216 delegates registered in Ikeja in our branch. The next branch to that is Lagos branch, about 189, Abuja branch, about 187. I think we should applaud ourselves. So it will be good to. What about that? In early bed, we topped the list. Yes, we topped the list. Let me check Ibadan. So the president will be going to a council meeting with Bugatti to say our branch really won. Ibadan is 2, 3, 4, the 5th. Ibadan branch has 116. So a clear 100 between Ikeja and Ibadan. So indeed, we're the branch to beat. Then also from the HQ, we will have been receiving in our emails the life membership opportunity that has been in circulation since April. It will be closing on September 18, and the deadline. So we need to express interest if we want to take advantage of it. The application closes by September 18th, and the deadline for payment is October 2nd. So we intensify effort to circulate that as well, so that we can take advantage of it. The process is pretty straightforward. Depending on your age and your membership cadre, you will see the amounts to pay. And the various benefits has been highlighted for us. There is no need to be renewing every month, annually. And also, in case there is an increase in payments, I mean, we future-proof our subscription, and we are a live member of that. So we will continue to circulate that for our consciousness, both via email and on our various platforms. Also, the National Engineering Game is yet to be concluded, and our members will be participating in the rest of the game, especially the football match. I think the sports officer wants to give an update on the football. Yeah.
Good evening, sirs. Good evening, mass. My name is Engineer Franklin, the National Sports Coordinator of NSE, representing NSE Ikeja branch. So so far now, where some of the games has been played, and they have actually done the competition that took place in Abuja. So, but left out now is the football game, so that we are yet to put the fixtures for that. But as it stands now, we are supposed to be preparing ahead of the game. Not to be caught unawares when the fixtures are out now. So at the moment, we want to commence our training for the football. Some of our players have been aware of it. We want to start this Saturday, 4th. And we actually went ahead to bargain for the space we are going to use for the training. And as government have it, our chairman and our IPC help us to get the place around LSDPC. We are going to use that for training, and we are going to start on Saturday. So we are actually doing all this to inform you, to let you aware of what is involved. We don't want to miss out of this game, especially the football game, as it's about to happen, because we want to present Ikeja branch is really the branch to beat, and we don't want to be sleeping on that. So we want to actually act actively and be involved in the games. So as it stands now, we need some financial assistance to go with that. We still have some items to buy, and our football, our 8 balls, and some of the things that we need to get, some of the gears that we need to get for our players who are going to be representing us. So I want to use the opportunity to actually ask our elders and our young engineers and everyone to actually help us in some funds to make all this thing available, because there are competition that we need to travel from here to other states to play. We'll play Lagos with other branches, and by progress, I believe that we are going to win, and we are going to go further, play other places, and go further to the finals when it comes to, I believe we will happen at the conference. So I think I will be brief right now so that I'll continue. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you very much, our sport officer. I see our 10th 12th bank chairman, Ikeja Akitola, NSE. You have your hand up. Please, you have the floor, Engineer Akitola.
Yeah, thank you very much. Once again, I want to congratulate the branch. Okay, I will mute myself. I want to congratulate the branch on the success of the last engineering week and AGM. More strength, more upliftment, and to the new EXCO, congratulations. All my fellows on the platform, all protocol duly observed. I want to contribute to the live membership the chairman mentioned about the other time. What the live membership does is one of the things that the chairman mentioned, that you will be excluded from paying extra on your annual due if there is any change. So that one will not be reckoned, but there is a fee to be paid every year at minimum, which is the international levy. It's not a Nigerian basis. We are not the ones structuring it. That's 2,000 naira. That's why you see some live members. At the end of the day, when they want to attend meetings, the AGM, they will tell you they are live members, but they still find themselves owing 2,000 naira. I saw one for the last 6 years. He thought he was a live member and not to pay anything. He has about 12,000 to pay, which he had to offset. So just have at the back of your mind, if you are 70, for all our elders who are 70 and above, they are still in the same category. Though they've been exempted from paying the annual subscription, but they still have the international levy to pay, which is 2,000 naira. Just a matter of note. Thank you so much. And I want to comment also on the sports. We should know Ibadan is very close to us. Nothing stops for us from playing at the final in Ibadan. If Abuja, when they are hosting, do play that, Ikeja is the brand to beat in the Southwest. We must show them that we are really a brand to beat. So let all of us come out the players and even members, you may be a sport enthusiast. Please join and let's make Ibadan a great place to celebrate, and also to celebrate with our president, who is us, who will be concluding our tenure at the AGM. So God bless you all. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I think what you said is really very clear. Engineer, oh yes, Ajani, you have the floor, sir. Hope you feel very better. Engineer, oh yes, Ajani.
Yeah, good evening, my chairman. Hello. Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay, good evening, my chairman, my fellows and members of the branch. I think I need to congratulate us for a successful week, engineering week that was concluded. And I'm equally happy to hear from our chairman that we topped the table of early bird registration. Number is a strength. Number is a strength. That's to tell us that if we have about 200 people that have registered for this AGM, are we preparing to now host about 400 people from Ikeja branch alone? I know we used to have house. We should be preparing now to get our own hotel as our house in Ibadan. Again, all the contestants for election, because this year is a deputy president election year, which is the most important election in NSE. How are we galvanizing ourselves to romance with all that are participating and take them as our members and get the best out of them before election? So that because after election, whoever wins is on his own or her own. But before election, let us carry all of them along and get the best out of them. Then we'll be able to now talk to ourselves in the house. Who are we actually going for? This is time to do so. Do we have anybody contesting from our branch? If we do, can they come out now? If they don't, can we now form synergy to see who we are actually supporting? Thank you very much. And I wish us a successful deliberation for this meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. There's no campaign, but I'm sure Engineer Akintola might have one or two things to say.
Okay, in line with that, presently there are two candidates who are, because this year the deputy president is going to the south. There are two candidates who have shown interest in vying. The first one, I think she has been here. She will also be here in our branch on Saturday. Engineer Mrs. Valerie Alberagba FNSC, a former president of APWEN, and also a former vice president, 3 times vice president of NSE, whom some of us work with, and also a vice president at the WFEO, representing the women food. And then the other candidate, Bamigo, who is also a former vice president, 2 times vice president. She's also from the South. So those are the two that have really shown interest. But hopefully by the form that is out, very soon we know the candidate that have been shortlisted from all the. Then in the Southwest, we've regionalized our election from the VP down to the ESCO. At the Southwest end, this year, the Southwest have adopted a candidate. So any other person that we inform you of whatever the result of the screening is, but the Southwest has adopted one candidate, that is the vice president who is currently on, because we have to do some zoning within ourselves so that there won't be much of aki-panky. So the current vice president Southwest will still be going. But that does not stop any other person who is interested, who does not believe in whatever we say to come out. But as a that agreement, I am standing on that, and I know because we agreed that she will go for the second term so that she can complete her terms. Other candidates will surface. While Engineer Ogunaike from Lagos branch has been selected because by the zoning, the ESCO will go to Lagos Ogun region. So Engineer Ogunaike has been selected as our candidate. Like I told you earlier, no anybody who does not believe in whatever we agree on can see as a member. So that's your own choice. But the unanimous candidate is from Lagos branch, a former chairman of Lagos branch. Then the position of the auditor, I don't know whoever has shown interest, but from this area, that is the little I know. So with in due course, maybe before our next meeting, we'll be able to know candidates that are vying, coming out from other regions of Nigeria. We have 6. I could only tell you about that of the Southwest and that of the deputy for now. Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I know as time goes on and the electioneering process gain traction, we'll get more updates. But like you said, we've been seeing some of them around, and then we will see more other things forming. But I want to leverage on what the NSE president said when she addressed us, I think in April. She said we should ensure that we vote continuity. It's good to be elected, it's good to be in position, but from all that she has done with her mandate to rebirth the NSE, I mean, in her tenure, she bettered about three to four branches in the diaspora. And on Saturday, we're going to be inaugurating the NSE Bejuleki branch, which we are fortunate to be the mother branch too. So we are all cordially invited. So she emphasized the need for us to vote those that would know we continue to improve on our achievements and to also be able to, reposition the NSE. Now, both local and beyond the shores of Nigeria, NSE is well recognized. So I want to really encourage us. Integrity. When we had Innovation Week, Engineer Remeko sent me the certificates of her daughter that participated in the Innovation Week. And she said, when we started, he never knew that his own daughter would be able to benefit from it. So in whatever we do, let's vote integrity, let's vote our conscience, because we don't know what the future holds. We don't know where our children and grandchildren will be due to those we put in position of authority. So that was the message of the president, and I'm re-echoing it, and we continue to emphasize that it's really very important. Money will go around, goodies will go around, but I can assure you that will last you only a day. Afterwards, what happened? So let's be on the lookout for more information on that. Other things on the agenda, upcoming program. So the Ralph Falabi Memorial Lecture will come up on November 11. We don't have a committee chair yet for that, but it will also be, it will feature the induction of new members, and we will keep us updated on every other thing on that. Then also spotting light on the 2025-2026 standing committees and their respective terms of reference. So we're also going to keep the existing structure that we have, maybe possibly just collapse one or two committees that were specifically created for some purposes, so that we don't thin out. We have, we are so many, but we have very few of us taking the they paint to lead some of these. So we've also received some expression of interest to lead some of these committees, and they will be coming to give us an update. So we'll be having about 12 standing committee. Some of them have given updates already, and as time goes on, some of them will also be coming. I won't want to reel them out, but they will be on the notice board. They will always be on the notice board. So from next week, because we need to conclude the election and reassign roles. So from next week, just check the notice board. You see the committee chairs, their phone number, official email address, as well as their advisors' contact, so that if you have any suggestion, you can just reach out to any one of them. Then similarly, I'm going to yield to my vice chair, who will be chairing the executive and standing committee retreats, and the Ibadan, our branch planning to Ibadan. Everything is still at the preliminary stage, but it might have one or two things to inform us, just in case we'll be inviting you to participate in any of these committees' activities. Over to you, Chair, Vice Chair.
Thank you very much once again, my chairman. Permit me once again to stand on the well-established protocol. Let me start with the standing committees. Yes, we have, the election has come and gone, although we have by election today. Notwithstanding, our belief is that we need to keep updating ourselves and then keep learning every day. So we are planning of having a retreat. That's an ESCO and all the standing committee chairmen will be having a retreat where we look at the terms of reference, understudy, digest it, and make maybe contributions where necessary, so that this will propel us into our activities for the year. The calendar year has begun, and it's important that every standing committee chair had an understanding of what the terms of reference are, so that they will be able to fall in line throughout the year. That's till next year, June. So it is important that this time around, our kind of retreat is going to be in-house within the committee, within the ESCOs and the standing committee alone. We will need to now look at each sector, each activity of assignment of each committee, and be able to treat it accordingly. So a committee has been set up to this effect. The chairman has actually set up the committee, which I'm privileged to chair. We'll be having a meeting. I'll be having a meeting with the committee on Sunday to be able to discuss way forward. And I can assure you that by October, we should have a standing committee retreat. Our venue is going to be here. It's going to be a full day affair. Let me use the opportunity to also inform all the standing committee chairmen that the retreat is going to be a full day affair. We'll come in the morning, and hopefully by 4 or 5, we should be done. But stay tuned and keep watching the platform for updates. In the next 1 or 2 weeks, we should be able to get details accordingly. Thank you very much. So I need to go to the second one. Okay, for the AGM in Ibadan, it's interesting having to hear from the chairman that will top the list. That as it were, that's notwithstanding, we also need to understand the fact that most of us don't stay in Ibadan. If you are going to conference in Ibadan, we need to get an accommodation there. So if that is the case, we're even behind schedule. Let me be sincere with us. So we need to move as fast as we can. From the information I gathered, most of the hotels close to the conference is already booked. So if it's already booked, that means we need to now be proactive in moving fast enough to look for hotels that will. Those coming from distances, Port Harcourt, Abuja, are already taking advantage. So we need to move very fast. But this is one thing I want to employ us to do, please. We'll be having a meeting tomorrow. The committee has been set up by the chairman, and I'm privileged to head also. We're having a meeting tomorrow by the committee. We're going to bring out a Google form for every one of us that want to go, either by our bus. We also try as much as we can broker peace with train ride. I don't know if the national will help us with that. Okay, thank you. So the Google form will contain all the information. If you need a hotel, please, we are taking a cue from the lesson learned of last year, so that we'll start running a task getter. Please, once the form is out, if you need hotel accommodation, please fill the form immediately and give us all the details that you need. If you are saying 3 nights, if you are saying 4 nights or 5 nights, that's 12, so that we can actually use that as a basis for us to make hotel reservations. We want a situation whereby few days to the conference, we'll not be hearing that, oh, I also need accommodation, when we have actually closed the system. So please, we want to serve you, but help us to serve you. Thank you very much. So on the platform, you keep hearing updates. Thank you.
All right, please, can we applaud the chairman? Okay, so those are the major issues that we'll be discussing.
My chair, sir.
Okay,
My
any
chairman.
comment? Both present in the hall
sorry.
and on the virtual platform. Engineer Akintola, sir.
Let me make a comment, ma. Yeah, please let the branch go out immediately to go and secure hotels. Nowhere in Ibadan is far to UI. Don't wait until people start asking. If you have 100 rooms, I know, even if beyond us, people will take it from us. Please, let's go out immediately and start searching for hotels. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'm sure the vice
hello, my
chair
chairman.
is able to get us the befitting hotel.
My chairman.
And with the support of
my chairman,
our members, I know he has reached out to some members that are from Ibadan. Oh, okay. Engineer, oh yes, Sajani, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you very much. Just like Engineer Akintola said, Ibadan is UI is close to almost everywhere in Ibadan, so to speak. And we are lucky in Ikeja. I think NIEE had one hotel we used about 2 years ago, owned by an Ibadan man, and secured for us by Engineer Ajadi. I think National Chairman of NIE to alliance with the branch committee. That hotel is big enough and it's in Oluyole Estate. Let us quickly move to secure one of the places in that hotel. If that can be readily available for us, and that's the information I want to pass. For in that committee, let us have some of our spouses that are close to Ibadan. I'm not saying my wife, I'm saying some of our spouses that are close to Ibadan. For me, I'm likely going to be staying inside the UI, but let us move fast. Ibadan don't have too many hotels, so we must get a good hotel for ourselves. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Yes, all advice taken on board. Just one more thing from the vice chair.
Thank you very much, our elders. I think that's well noted. And thank you, Engineer Sajani, because I actually discussed with him yesterday and he also advised. Our NIE is here, so I will hijack him and then we'll take it up from there. Oh, having said that, also, we were planning during the engineering week, we were planning to have our own chat, NSE Ikeja. And I'm sure some of us are aware because it was reported, but couldn't conclude it then. So I think it will be a very good one now. If we can get our chat, but we'll make sure that we conclude all those arrangements so that we can wear our chat. We can use it maybe one of those days. NSE Ikeja branch will put on this chat. So before the next meeting, we'll tell us the price, and thank God our one of our members who is also helping us is here today, who will help us to fast track the production. But you know, the program is the conference is just like 2 months from now, so we need to get everything sorted in the next 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, so that you can get the chat ready or hand it over to every member. It will be a good thing if every one of us appear in unison. Well, it's going to be a white chat. I will post it again on the official platform for us to see how it looks like. And the cost, we'll also finalize on that so that we'll also have a cap. It comes with a cap so that we'll be complete engineered. So the chat, of course, the chat is not going to be the khaki shirt that you see
technical people use it. It's going to be more like an official, a shout that you can wear for official responsibility. You can wear to offices and the like. So it's going to be multi-purpose. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. So the idea is not for us to have Ankara like last year. We didn't have Ankara, but a shed that we can use beyond the AGM. So there will be zonal Ankara, which is the norm for us to identify with all the other 5 branches from Lagos, us making it 6. So there will be Lagos zone Ankara, but the branch, we will only be wearing our uniform, a shirt, like he has rightly said, and that can be worn at any other time. We used to have polo shirts before, so it's not something new, but we want something more corporate now that goes beyond a 1 or twice use. So be on the lookout for that. We'll move to the next agenda, which is the by-election. Engineer Rio. Okay, please. Okay, so whilst waiting for them, we can continue to take on the other items. Finance updates. So while you are getting that, I'll call on the GS correspondences.
Good evening. Still, permit to stand on the existing protocol. In the course of the month of August, we received some correspondence from two organizations. One of them is, like the chairman earlier said, is an invitation to the inauguration of the 4th chairman of the newest branch in Lagos State, which is the Ikeja branch. We were invited by the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Ikeja branch, to the inauguration ceremony of the 91st NSE branch, and the pioneer chairman, Engineer Olufemi Dare, FNSE, FNIC, FNIETE, and the executive committee to the award and launching of 500 million branch secretariat and the boss. So we were invited. The date of the inauguration is September 6, 2025 at Chata Hotel, opposite Sapphire Gardens. We will be posting this on the platform for any one of us that wants to be part of this inauguration. We also received another invitation from the Nigeria Institute of Town Planners. We were invited to their annual general meeting that will be holding on Thursday, 18th September 2025. Thank you very much. That's the correspondence we have.
All right, thank you very much. Other correspondences are usually those that want to use the facility. And I mean, sometimes they are accepted or rejected. So those are treated by the secretariat staff. I mean, the secretariat escort team. Finance, are you ready? Yes, please, you have the floor.
Good evening, House. Allow me to stand on the well-established protocol. In our first bank account, we are having a 3,721,107 naira. But we should not lose the consciousness of the fact that at the last AGM, there was some deficit, and we are still on them. Then in our Polaris Bank, where we put our boss, we have, okay, in our Access Bank, we have 1,500,999.47. Then in our work level, it used to be paid. We have 2,426,663.22 kobo. On this, I will employ each and every one of us. If you know you are still yet to pay for the first levy, please let's make it a must-do campaign so that in the next 6 months, we can decide how many people have paid, what are we looking at, because the committee is very constituted, so that we can have a befitting board and still maintain that old one. The old one is still the only thing we have today. We are going to Ibadan, we are going to anywhere, we are going on any technical visit, it's still the same boss. So we invite each and every one of us to try as much as possible. If you have not paid.
All right, thank you very much. Do we have any comments? Our virtual audience, the finance reports are just been giving. Do we have any comments? And I had my voice to the appeal on the need for us to donate. You remember from the beginning of this administration, we mentioned the various things we want to do, including improving our facility and relocating some things, including the praying area in front and resourcing the workshop, and also, the upper floor. Some of these things have been ongoing, and there's still a lot more to do. The bus is almost a must do because it has really served us for 20 years and it needs a replacement. So we'll be the committee, the bus car, like my IPC call it, will be reconstituting that committee, and just for us to be able to set a target on how we go about this, but not relying on only the 20,000 alone. I can see Engineer Bosun Fashola's hand up. You can unmute and speak.
Yeah, good evening, my chairman, and good evening to everyone. Okay, so I really want to appreciate all the efforts that the ESCOs have been putting in. With respect to the finance report, I recall during the AGM, there were a lot of suggestions around how this can be improved. And I will want to add to that probably the financial sector to consider, doing the monthly report of the financial record of the society. Just a simple income and expenses or income and expenditures. Okay, so, and then give us the balance for the month. And from there, where the balances are, probably we have it in Polaris Bank, we have this amount in so bank, in Access Bank, and then this is what we have at hand. So that can be a bit more, let me use the word now, more professional. So I will recommend that we start looking at that so that next AGM, we don't have the same kind of back and forth on financial record. That's my suggestion. Thank you. Natural.
All right, thank you very much. That's really very well taken. It's one of the things Engineer Guamanatu mentioned. Engineer Oyes Sajani, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you very much, my chairman. I need to thank our finance secretary. I know it's not easy. We thank him and we thank ESCO for all you are doing. But surprisingly, I think I mentioned it before our AGM. I was able to clear all my debt in all divisions, and particularly my own branch. But to my surprise, I'm yet to get a receipt from my branch that I even pay a dime this year. This is where we need to start from. When you pay, you should be able to get a receipt for payment. So how we want to do that, please let us get it done. In NIEE, we have automatic receipt automation. I think branch is even bigger than NIE Lagos branch, Lagos State chapter. So let us see how we can get our receipt when we pay a dime. 1, 2, for the vehicle, how many people have actually paid? We have members in Ikeja. Let us know those who have paid. We can even be celebrating them so that those who have not paid, we know that they are still owing us. We need to get this vehicle, and God will help us. We will get this vehicle in your tenure. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. That is well taken. You have the floor, sir. Engineer Francis Ogwamana, NSE. We can't hear you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, distinguished members of the branch. It's my pleasure to be at this meeting, and in spite of the fact that I'm very, very far away from home, but I'm still, I take interest in the affairs of the Ikeja branch. And I want to congratulate the ESCO, the newly voted in ESCO and the outgoing ESCO. Well done. As much as possible, we'll continue to support you. Now, the last meeting we talked about the budget for the bus. How much are we looking at? So that with that, we know how many people have been able to pay and what we are looking out for to be able to purchase the bus. And just like Engineer O.S. Ajani has said, we really want to get this bus during your tenure, and God will help us. Now, talking about getting our finances from people who are owing, I looked at the minutes of the meeting. Normally, at meetings, we make some contributions, voluntary contributions here and there. But from the minutes of the last meeting, I didn't even see anybody pay anything towards that. Mr. Chairman, I want to recommend, if it is possible, that we have an, what's it called now? ATM machine or whatever. No, this thing that...
POS.
POS, yes. That if we can have a POS at the secretariat, that there are some people who want to come to the secretariat and you just tell them that they are owing. There and there, they will pay. And then you bring out the POS, they pay, and then the receipt is generated immediately. So that if you are asking, somebody has said he has paid, and there's a doubt as to whether he has paid or not, of course, the POS generated receipt is an evidence. So, Chairman, I want us to look at that direction to see if we can introduce a POS machine at the secretariat so that people can pay. Even if we are going for debt recovery, for instance, we can decide to visit some of our officers at Alausa and thereabouts, and then we have a POS machine. You are owing all this. I'm sure a lot of them will want to pay their outstanding debts. So, Mr. Chairman, you look at that in that direction, and I believe that we can generate far more fund than we're actually generating. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, sir. I'm sure the finance team is listening. I'm coming. Financial Secretary, I want to take you so that you can take all the responses because we are supposed to be doing the by-election. Right now, Adejana, microphone.
Okay, I want to stand on the existing protocol. As regards the issue of the finance, I want to talk about my own personal experience and with what some other members have also been telling me. I discovered that whenever we pay, we transfer money to the account. Just as the financial secretary has sent messages all over the place that as soon as we pay, we send the receipt of payment to him. And that will be the end. We are not getting receipt. I don't know the provision we have for those people that pay to collect their receipt. That's one of the discouragements. If I pay and I send my receipt to the financial secretary and it's not responding to me again, I've had 2 or 3 people say the same thing. I don't know why that is happening.
All right, thank you. Comment, sir. Microphone, sir. We will take all the comments.
Engineer Adimiwati this morning. I think what will resolve this thing is about going into digital platform. Digital platform will resolve all this. I used to pay my money every time I'm at the conference. All the money that I will get my receipt. They are not recording it until when I get to come and do the reconciliation.
All right.
So if you have that, coupled with what our elder just said and FNSE just said now about the issue of the POS, I think you can get your receipt on the spot. Just we are doing at the national to resolve the whole thing. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a digital platform ongoing, and we want the FS to respond to that. But let me just quickly respond to Engineer Ogwamana's suggestion. So sometimes there is this challenge of continuum in governance. So like I said in my AGM speech, there were so many things I inherited from maybe like 6 years ago, like the Engineer Oludaye's endowment form. It was done during Engineer Kimbergo's term, and that was the only time it was done. It was one of the things we reactivated. So I'm usually very careful in bringing things that might become too burdensome. So with the digital platform, just the way we pay our bill at national, that you can immediately generate your receipt. That is what we want to explore. It doesn't eliminate the physical receipts that we have, because we've taken cognizance that some of our senior members might not be able to log on. So when they transfer, the physical receipt will be issued to them. But part of what we're currently working with Superlink is for that to be generated. The FS can talk about that. But the POS, we've noted it, and by the time the digital platform is fully running, we'll decide if we need to add something new. The last but not the least comment. Oh, okay. Thank you. So I will yield to FS. Please, FS, try to answer all the questions in 2 minutes. Engineer, you are real, and I will come to you for the beginning of the by-election.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. On the issue of receipt, hard copies of the receipts are here. One, it is our intention that whenever we come like this, we give whoever has paid for what they are received. But to our dismay, some people, when you ask them to transfer money, what they do is that they just transfer money without any narration. And the bank will not leave it without any narration. They will not put your name. They will only put reference number. Reference number will not signify it is from you. It is virtually impossible for us to say, okay, this person is the person that's being referred to in this reference number. That is one. Then on the issue of we have a portal which is at the advanced stage. By the grace of God, in the next 1 month or 1.5 months, we will have everything uploaded on the platform. And you will go to the portal and pay for whatever you want to pay for and generate your instant receipt. The issue of you coming and say, if you want us, and maybe when we are giving the report, we can refer to it, but you will have your receipt with you. Then on the issue of the budget for the boss, there was a committee that was constituted, and the committee is to be reconstituted so as to give us what, because what the price of any bus will be when they were constituted is not the same today. So they will be able to give us first-hand information on what we need so that we can go ahead. It is beyond the executive committee to say, okay, the boss we are looking is like this, but the members who are in that committee, they are qualified and super qualified for that job. May God help each and every one of us. That is my response. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much. So I would just want to reemphasize that the digital platform now needs to gain a lot of traction. We need to get back to them, and by next meeting, I think we should lay this issue of finance to rest. All right, thank you everyone for your contribution. So I will yield the floor to Engineer Yario to conduct the by-election. Thank you.
Well, good evening, fellow engineers, my fellows, my elders, and every member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers Ikeja branch. Once again, I want to appreciate all of us on this occasion for granting us this opportunity and privilege. Please let me crave your indulgence to once again stand on the existing protocol. I want to make this as sharp as possible. Okay, now we are on to the by-election. With me here are members of my electoral committee. I think I can recognize one or two of them. Where is the secretary? Engineer Adejano Adesoji. Where is Joy? Joy, madam, they are refused to come in. Anyway, I think about 4 of them are available. We are going to conduct. Now, I just want to make certain things clear. In prior elections that we've been having, we've been maybe fortunate that we've been having those elections come about with positions generally unopposed. So we've really not had much experience with regards to having to conduct a by-election as such. However, whenever there is a need for by-election, it's usually seen as a executive committee thing. In the bylaw, did not really spell out very specific, like the normal election, it did not probably spell out definite requirements. Let me say that. It's somebody that is interested in the new vacant position should occupy. That's why we are careful not to necessarily send out a notification, apart from the announcement. We do not send out a notification that you must do this, you must do this. I think what happens is that we believe that anybody that comes to the meeting are, first and foremost, a bona fide member of Nigerian Society of Engineers Ikeja branch. And perhaps the most important requirement is that that person is financially compliant, which, thank God, the financial secretary is there to confirm. An interested member is a bona fide member, and all we require is that he is recognized. Now, all we really need thereafter is for the members present to acclaim his acceptance, more or less. This is like a secondary election, so to speak. So you acclaim. If there is no, if it's coming out unopposed, you just give a kind of acclamation on his behalf, and then you bow, take his bow, and you go. Now, if there should be any number of competition, that is, there are 2 people for a certain vacant post, that calls for voting. That calls for voting. And that voting, by and large, because we're not conducting anything by ballots, we have not had any nomination or preparation for that. We're going to do that by the show of hands. I'm trying to make that very clear. By those of us who are here present, and perhaps those who are also online. Do you understand? It's going to be by show of hands. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to call out the vacant positions one by one. If we have interested members, they will indicate by raising their hand, and they will come out. Okay? So I'll take their names. Okay?
Hello, sir.
I want to create the indulgence of the ESCO to ask them to give us one. I mean, if there are more than 1 people, definitely we need to know who. I mean, there must be something we want to use.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Observation. Information.
Give them 1 minute to tell us what they plan to do.
Information.
Interested in filling. Are we together?
Information. Information, Mr. Chairman.
We give us 1 more minute, a kind of address on how they intend to.
Information.
And then they'll give us an address on how they plan to fill it up. If there is no opposition, it makes it easier. I'll just order their name, and then perhaps we just make a vote of acclamation. Are we together? Because we don't have any choices unopposed.
All right, thank you, sir. Number one, I would want to encourage show of hands for, I mean, we don't do that in NSE.
Okay.
For the security, let me use that word, of everyone. Because I might not want to vote you as the chairman.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so please, let's leave it at that. If they are unopposed, you can call them to come and tell us their manifesto, and we keep it at that. If anybody has opposition, okay, you should raise the hand. But before we go that route, let me take the comments of
anybody has opposition
to their nomination.
Okay.
Yes. Please, we have two people raising hand online. I'll come back to you. You have the floor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, Electoral Committee, I believe we fall short of our standard. We have some ample days to advertise, to tell people the position that is available and to pick the form. Anybody that does not have a form is not duly recognized. Go back to our bylaw, must fully fill the form, show their intention that they want to serve. Whether it's only one, not at the floor. We've passed the era of the floor. And then even if it's only one person, the affirmation will be on the floor. Please, I will appeal. If we can suspend this, put it out to every member, those who are interested, not people on the floor. And then we'll be able to take them through the normal process. We don't need anybody to come and campaign, but we need we must follow due process. Thank you.
Yes, we've done the due process, and you probably must have missed it. The adverts were widely circulated.
From what he said people will step. He said people will step out.
I'm sorry, let me yield the floor to the chairman to announce that the secretary of the committee is also here. Sorry, let me take all the comments so that you might need to respond together. Engineer Mike Amaku, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Chairman. I believe and I support what Engineer Ikeja said, FNS. Then also support what your observation about the raising of hand. Raising of hand in an election of this magnitude is unacceptable. Let's follow the protocol. If at worst you can share papers, let them indicate by writing. If you don't have the form printed as we had in the first election, but no raising of hand. No raising of hand. That's my concern. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. We've raised that, and sorry, Engineer Sholali have a comment also. The committee chair will respond now to all the comments.
Greetings to everyone here and those on the Zoom meeting. I think the chairman of the committee is overwhelmed because you raised, a few days ago, you sent a proposal to the platform. I wouldn't know, okay, it's from you. So I'm now surprised why you are changing it. Because you said people will come out and now indicate whether they are willing to contest. All I would have expected you to say is, we received nomination forms from so and so. If you want them to come out, let them come out, no problem. So if you are not saying that, like somebody suggested, if we are not ready, there is no crime in going ahead. If we are not ready, then just say, if we are ready, let us do it and do it the way it should be done. So, Mr. Chairman, I put it to you. Do we have nominations for all the 42 positions? And if we have, let us see their forms or let us have their names. Thank you.
Yes, so I believe that that's all the comments and yeah, there is no hand on the virtual platform, so you can respond to all the comments, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, my fellow and those who have committed. I don't think I'm actually going outside what I said. I know I've sent out a notice, an announcement that there's going to be by-election today. But I intended that people will respond to that notice by getting ready, which means that they would have probably picked up the form and bring it here, because I didn't put a day of submission and an ultimatum. So if I get here and they submit their form, I will work on that. So you are not aware? I've collected some form. But assuming somebody has a form and just walks in there, I have to. Since I didn't put a timeline. Yes. How can we postpone?
Do you want
sorry, everybody is aware that today there is going to be by-election. So the issue of whether to go ahead or not to go ahead is not it now, because there are forms here. Okay, sorry about that. But then, sir, please tell them what it is, sir.
Those who have submitted forms are definitely here, and they will stand up. Because they are.
Please conduct by-election, sir. Yes, how many forms? But and financial. Please, if you want to quickly consult your committee members, they are here. We can give you 5 minutes, sir.
Let's take it. Anyway.
No, they are here.
All I'm trying to do is to be fair to everybody. All I'm trying to do is to be fair. Because I didn't put line. So I didn't put timeline. So don't worry.
Microphone, sir, because of the virtual.
Chairman of the committee has just said something now, which is germane. He wants to be fair to everybody. I agree. We have to be fair to everybody. Because there's a mistake on your hand. You did not put a timeline. But here we are here, and we have people online. Let us affirm whether we want to go ahead. If we agree we are going ahead, let us go ahead. If we are not going ahead, let us postpone. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much, our elders. Thank you very much. I just want to, although I'm not part of the electoral committee, but I just want to chip this in. I'm aware, and of course, I saw on the platform that we asked to, for those who are interested for the by-election, especially for the 2 offices that are vacant, that's the Assistant General Secretary and the Assistant Technical Secretary, to actually pick up the form and fill. And to my best knowledge, that has been done. People have actually picked up the form, they've filled and they've submitted. And by the records of the electoral committee, which I'm privy to be informed now, that we have 1 nomination for the position of the Assistant General Secretary and 1 nomination for the position of the Assistant Technical Secretary. So I think we are good to go. Thank you.
So that's why I just want to scale that scale of
Please call all the contestants.
Electoral chairman. Please.
Time, sir. Time.
In order, so if the House agrees that we just go ahead with the forms we have, there's no problem. So I have 2 vacant positions. That for the Assistant General Secretary and that for the assistant technical secretary. With us already, we have the nomination forms for Engineer Tijani Ademuyiwa Michael, Engineer Tijani Ademuyiwa Michael, standing in for the Assistant General Secretary. If you are here, kindly come forward. If you are here, quickly come forward. This is Engineer Tijani Ademuyiwa Michael. So, by public acclaim, I want to ask if we all agree that he goes on as the Assistant General Secretary. He's coming unopposed. He's the only one here on that position unopposed.
The stage that prides itself.
Yes.
So
we all agree that we are.
Sorry, there is a hand online. Let me just be sure that it's not in respect of this.
It's children at some point, but the narrative has
Yeah, my chairman. Hello. 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 Yeah, hello. My chairman. Are you here?
We can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay.
You have the floor.
I don't think we should be wasting the precious time on this. This is a by-election. As at the close of time, perhaps yesterday, those who did not file for the position ought to have been shut out. And if we only have one position, let us declare for a person. And this is by-election. Why are we dilly-dallying on by-election when we have done the main election and we were successful with it? It's the only situation where we should have problems that if we don't have anybody applying. If we have just one person, we just ratify that person and we move on so that ESCO can be completed and they can start doing their job without hindrance. This is my contribution. Thank you.
Let's all clap for. By the powers conferred upon me as the electoral, don't go yet. As the electoral chairman, I'm Engineer Christopher Ayuario. I declare you as the winner for the post of the Assistant General Secretary. In the year 2025 to 2026. Congratulations. God bless you. I wish you all the best. Okay. Okay. Hello. Okay, let's move quickly. Now, for the position of the Assistant Technical, you can go, sir. God bless you. For the position of Assistant Technical Secretary also, we received a nomination from Engineer Ogujobi Franklin Okina. Ogujobi, and he is also being nominated unopposed Assistant Technical Secretary, because that's the only form we received. If there's no opposition, let us. Okay, we accept him as the Assistant Technical Secretary. Therefore, on behalf of the Electoral Committee, I, Christopher Oluwole Ayuario, the Chairman of the Electoral Committee, declare you as the winner of the position of Assistant Technical Secretary. I declare you winner and for the year 2025 to 2026. Congratulations and God bless you. Yeah. Picture.
Yes. So the Assistant General Secretary and the rest of the ESCO can please come out.
I want to thank you,
Electoral Committee present.
For your understanding. I was trying to do what we are used to do in electoral meetings. Praise the name of the Lord.
Please, ESCOs and the newly elected ESCOs, can we all come out for a group photograph? Electoral committee members.
Members of my members.
Please, can we applaud the electoral committee once again? Thanks for the well-conducted election. And I'm sure we've all learned one or two things from the process. Engineer, yes, Ajani, you have the floor, sir. Can we be seated? We are rounding up. Engineer, yes, Ajani, you have the floor.
I have spoken my mind.
Hold on,
Thank
sir.
you. Congratulations on our new ESCO. You now have a complete ESCO. Congratulations, the
Yes,
chairman.
sir.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
All right, thank you, everyone. We move to the next agenda. Yeah, so our new members, I see a lot of core members coming in. New members, if you are attending our meeting for the first time, please, can you come forward? Yes. If you are coming for the first time, you can come out. Microphone. 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 Yes. Please introduce yourself, where you work, and if you're looking for opportunities, please let us know. When you finish, you can just come behind us.
I am Williams Oluwapemi. I work with DCC, electrical engineer.
Thank you. Welcome on board. Come behind so that we can take good picture.
My name is Kwas Mariemi. I work with News Center of Nigeria, technical unit.
You're welcome, sir. You can come here, sir.
Good evening, House. My name is Adelo Okende, and I work as a supervisor in construction.
Sorry, use the microphone.
Good evening, House. My name is Engineer Adelo Okende, and I work as a supervisor in construction.
Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abdulwakil Aboduri. I work as a field engineer at Adikas Technical Services. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. I am Adivisi Abdullahi Oladumeji. I'm a mechanical engineering graduate of the University of Illinois. I just finished my NYSC, so I'm looking for opportunities.
Amazing evening, everyone. So my name is Chiz Benson. Currently doing my NYC at Boom Energy Limited, just at Webco. This is actually my first time, and also looking forward to the opportunities. So,
good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel. I'm a core member, and I'm currently working in an MEP company, and I'm an electrical and electronics engineering student, a graduate, sorry.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ayonleke Tranquil. I am an electrical electronics graduate, and I work at Ikeja Electric.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Benga Walter Bolaniwa. I'm a full service manager, AMS Africa Limited. I'm specialized in I'm specialized in electrical engineering. I'm a practicing engineer already.
All right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lukman Olatilekon Surakat. I'm a core member as well. I'm currently serving at Phylum Integrated Services.
When you finish, sir, you can find, sorry, hold on, sir. Hold on for the group picture. Please, you can use your, please raise it to be visible. Welcome. Please, you can fill the register. You can take it to your seats and pass it around. Thank you. Thank you. Please, you can sit at the other side. Fill the attendance. Just to add that the NSE registration is a process. So if you've not started your corporate membership registration, indicate that as well so that you can be well guided, especially our core members. Meeting attendance is not membership, but you have to go through the registration process to be properly registered at the HQ. Then you choose the Ikeja branch, and you start coming here to fellowship with us. So we welcome you on board, and the committee will also guide you on how to go through that process. Thank you. And the next thing, we've taken the finance. We have the constitution of the 2025-2026 Electoral Committee. And I want to throw it, to us, that should we return the committee to conduct the election, the next coming election? It was meant to be a part of the agenda for the AGM, but because this was not concluded, so it's something we have to carry on today. Do we have any objection? Microphone. Virtual audience.
No. Okay.
No, I'm not saying what we're on the agenda. Any objection to return the electoral committee unopposed? You have the floor, sir.
Okay. Mine is not likely to be an opposition, but I want to put it to the chairman. How many people do we have in that committee? How many members? Okay, to the best of your knowledge and sincerity, how many of them do you think actually took part in that committee actually played a role in that committee, because it's not enough for us to return people.
Maybe the chairman.
Yeah.
Maybe return the chairman. So let him respond. No. The chairman, then it will not be up to the chairman to go up. So let the committee chair respond first.
Praise the Lord. Honestly speaking, if I want to be fair, because of the platform that we set up, everybody was participating.
Praise
because
the Lord.
On the platform.
Praise the Lord.
Responding. So it's not about, I'm so comfortable with those that are there now, except you want to add more. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Any other comment?
In the light of the comment of the chairman, High Engineer Badegeshi Mufta Osholale, hereby move a motion that the existing committee, electoral committee, be returned to take part in the election of 2026, 2026.
Yes.
I so move.
My apologies. 2026, 2027. My apologies. You have the floor, sir.
In the absence of no any other addition, our engineer T.K. Ibrahim supported the move that the current INEC official that we use for this current year, electoral,
our own INEC,
to conduct the next coming election for this our great branch.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, so we call on the chair to give his acceptance speech. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Fellows, my senior fellows, I'm just on the line. I want to say, honestly speaking, this even being called to be the chairman took me by surprise, and I'm overwhelmed. You said I'm overwhelmed. I want to appreciate everybody for this, enormous confidence and trust that has been placed upon us, even at short notice. I want to confess that one of the things that has stood us successfully is that I inherited the position of chairman from an existing electoral committee that were very, very, very vibrant, led by engineer Bola Bibo. And if I cannot go without appreciating that man, in fact, he was the brain behind everything. There's nothing I do without calling him. There's nothing. Not to talk of the secretary, Adejano here, Mommy, God bless you. There's nothing I put on the platform that she will not make a comment or a contribution on. Joy is, in fact, I'm so glad that even this opportunity gave me an opportunity to be integrated, to know people in this, and I think it's a very thing. The last person, what's his name? Anila. Ahmed Anila. Yes. I called him at short notice to join, and he was the person that was even filling the gap at the time when I didn't know anything. Okay, so everybody was active, and I want to appreciate the Lord and everybody for your trust. I pray that God will give us the strength. We will not disappoint. This is our branch.
Amen. Amen. Yes. Amen. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much, and hire you. But yes, thank you. Thank you. Committees, we say thank you very much. We will get your certificates to you. Thank you very much. So moving to the next item on the agenda, AOP. Having exhausted all that we have on the agenda, do we have any AOP? Microphone.
Mr. Chairman and everyone, I want to be as brief as possible, because I discovered the last meeting that we had, we ended by 7:52. That took us more than 3 hours. Mr. Chairman, I want us to
have an agreement that our meeting should not last more than 2 hours, not going beyond 7 o'clock. And I hereby request, it's not a motion this time around, I hereby request that we have that standing understanding for that process. That's number one. Number two, quite a lot of things have been done by this executive in the last 1 year. The one thing I discovered is if we are not careful, most of these things will not be in our record because of our documentation. So my advice is to the new GS and the new AGS. Documentation is very, very key. Please provide us with documentation all the time. That's number one. Number two, Mr. Chairman, I discovered that the only time we use the ground floor of the Rauf Aregbesola building is when we want to do election. That floor is perhaps up to 60 square meters.
89 square meters.
89 square meters. I think we can make better use of it. Mr. Chairman, look into it. Number two, or number three. Number three, we talked about the box, and we requested every member to make a contribution of 20,000. I wonder how many of us are in the branch. The list is going to tell us more than 1,000. But how many people do we see? Probably we're going to see up to 200. If we see 200, that will not give us more than 4 million. So to the new committee that you are going to constitute, let us look outward. The branch, members of the branch are not likely, emphasize, to make contribution to get a befitting boss. So we may be looking for launching or a boss. That finally, on the finance, I want to put it to the finance committee chairman, of which I'm a member, that we should give ourselves a mandate. I think that platform is long overdue. When you make payment to any society now, it is done online. And we are engineers, we can do it better. So I say this because it's supposed to be documented, that we give ourselves maximum of 4 weeks to make the platform work. So that whoever that pays, we get a generated receipt from the platform. So Mr. Chairman, I think that is all. Finally, I commend you. Keep on working and keep on getting the apple. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. That's well taken. So I will want to appeal that we all also come on time, because once we are here on time, it will make us to start on time. But the time is well noted. That's why I was trying to skip, and that's why we didn't schedule any technical session for today as well, considering the number of activities that we have. The ground floor is well taken. We do conduct training there sometimes, and that's why I always emphasize that when we have function here and people think that that place is a servery, that they can go and keep food. It's not a servery, it's a workshop. So the challenge is to all of us. I'm appealing that we need support. We've written some organization, especially the OEM, to come and help us to activate it. Because we don't just want to procure. If we procure this equipment or this machinery this year, next year, if it goes out of use, it becomes something that we start dealing with and thinking of how we change or get rid of it. So we want to really partner with organization, and I'm throwing this open to us as well. Similarly, the boss, yes, we will reconstitute the committee and see the possibility of having a business luncheon or integrating it as part of our business luncheon, because those are the things that those kind of functions should assist us to achieve. Then in terms of documentation, that is well taken. Aside the work that the GS and the AGS will do, we also need computer and a cloud storage system that ensures continuity. Engineer Ogumola has really disturbed me that he wants to hand over to me his electronic copies. But if you give it to me, I'm going to put it on my personal laptop like I'm doing now. So currently the brand does not even have a laptop, because I will say authoritatively that I almost did not inherit anything. At the time we came into office, we couldn't use that laptop. So we're all using our personal laptop. But they are part of all the things we've noted and also sent out request form. So please, we are appealing any form of support to get this over. The money we are getting, you can see what we're using it for, and we can assure you, if you give us a laptop or buy the laptop or donate towards the laptop, be rest assured, the training all offset that we're trying to also equip, we need a laptop there. So all the comments, they are very, very good feedback, and we'll continue to work on them. Thank you very much, sir. So I think that's any other. Yes. Yes, Engineer Akinowo.
Yeah. Good evening, my chairman, distinguished elders and colleagues. It's an important announcement I want to make. Koren, in partnership with NIBRI and CIPSIN, is bringing a program, a training program, engineering failure and forensic investigation for licensed engineering practitioners in the academia, industry, and MDAs. So the training we have been advertising, and it's once in lifetime opportunity. So if you want your organization to sponsor you, you can please link up with me. We've written several organizations. If we have not written to your own or you are not aware, we can write. So the training will be coming on the 6th to 8th of October in NSE VI branch, Lagos here. So it's coming to Lagos here. So please take advantage of this opportunity. Thank you very much. Cost is just 200,000 naira.
My company has nominated, and we've circulated it via email. So it will be in the licensing office of the Nigerian Institute of Engineers. So please take advantage of it. Any other AOB? AOB.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Standing on existing protocols, I just want to comment or suggestion on the portal. I would want to just a suggestion. If the financial secretary can pull out details of those that have paid for the dues and the bonds, so that on the digital platform, all of this can be there. Everyone that has paid does not need to pay again. It will just only be shown for people that are yet to pay on the digital platform, at least, and thereon we can then proceed from there. But then we can just send out all details. Everyone can verify before they upload it on the digital platform. In such a case that whoever has any issues, we can quickly correct it before it's being uploaded. And once it's uploaded, then we can move on from there.
Yeah, thank you. I think the financial secretary have noted that. But for me, I would rather say they go and upload, because we've been circulating and it's like we are still on one spot. Once it is uploaded, we'll put a number there that's sent to either the financial or the vendor. Then it should be uploaded so that at least we move another step. Okay, under AOB also, I want to call on the cooperative chairman to give us 1 or 2 words about our cooperative for the benefit of those that are not aware. Microphone. Microphone.
Good evening, it's evening already. Good evening, all members of NSE Ikeja branch. I want to congratulate the new executive. All young, very good. Keep it up and make the difference. Just a few words. The NSE Ikeja branch has a cooperative society that is registered in accordance with the laid down rules given by the branch. It's voluntary for members who want to participate. The objectives of the cooperative is to promote prosperity of members beyond your normal salary or your normal labor work that you do on a daily basis. And members are the drivers of the success of the cooperative. And I will also say, if the cooperative has failed, members will be held responsible. But so far, we have not failed. We welcome new members, and if you make anybody that is interested, we will give you all the information that you will require. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Can we applaud them? Yeah, thank you. So I think we will get the information from him and also circulate on our various platforms, just the way we do every other information, so that to raise the awareness. So, sir, you can send the details to myself and the GS, and we'll circulate it with contact phone number. Thank you very much. So I think we've exhausted virtually everything apart from the social. So those that are September born can please step forward to cut their cake. September born. Wọ́n wà. Àwọn náà lọ dáhùn pé wọn ò wá yẹn.
I'm online, no. Myself and Engineer Ogunleye, you're online.
Come on, coach your case.
I'm
I
here.
can see our past General Secretary online, advisor of two of our committees. Good evening, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, madam.
Our ex-official and the past coordinator of the young engineers from Engineer Messiah Ahmed. Good evening. Engineer
Is Mr. Solar online? If he's in there, he will represent us. The solar man.
Can I call Engineer last symbol to come and coordinate the cutting of this cake? Please, you can join them, sir. Let them first of all take their pictures.
Engineer Sholale is representing also.
It's the other way. Yusuf. Engineer Latimo, give him the microphone.
I'm standing on existing protocol. The member who is having birthday today, I would like to happy birthday on behalf of NSE Ikeja branch. Loud, is it loud? Okay. On behalf of members, okay, I wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. From Ikeja branch. What? Oh, happy birthday. My God. Okay. Okay. From 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday. Come on, let's sing. Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Congratulations to all the celebrants. So, having exhausted every item on the agenda, I hereby call for the motion to adjourn this meeting. Oh, okay. All right. 1 minute. The fee said we announced the donation received.
Standing on the existing protocol. Today, the donation we received for RAI, for the Rafalabi, and the donations. We have 16,500 cash, and we have 15,500 naira as a transfer, making a 32,000 naira. Yeah, okay. Another 10,000 naira is coming, making another 10,000 naira is coming, making a 24,500 naira transfer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Someone move this. We've exhausted all the agenda on all the items on our agenda. One house, one house, one house, one house. Yes. Yes, yes, one house, one house, one house, one house, please. We said we don't want to go beyond 7 o'clock, so we really want to have there'll be networking afterward. That's why that is put as a last item after adjournment. So we can continue. The branch is always open for us. I understand that the young engineer said they have meeting after the yes. So other divisions, you meet your friends and everything. So we want to adjourn and close the meeting. Having exhausted everything on the agenda, I want to sincerely thank each and every one of us. Core members, core members, core members, you are the future of our branch. Please, let's have one meeting. I want to sincerely thank everyone. Thank you for being here, both on the virtual platform. We still have over 30 attendees. I thank everyone that joined from far and near. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your various support. Our fourth chairman joined on the way from Canada, and so many other people. Thank you very much, and every other person. I hope to see you on at our next program, and the various information will be passed across. So I want someone to move the motion for the adjournment of the meeting.
Hi, Engineer ESV Atulagbe Emmanuel. Having we are successful of the program of today, we are thereby move a motion for the adjournment of this meeting.
Supported by Nadile.
You can move it to October 2nd.
I, Engineer Sibeba Soriyomi Abubakar, move the motion for the adjournment of the meeting.
Seconded
the motion for the adjournment of the meeting till 2nd of October 2025.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Can we be upstanding to take the second stanza of the national prayer? 1, 2, go. O God of all creation, grant this our one request.
help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Amen. Thank you, everyone. Please feel free to network, get 1 or 2, 3, 5 phone numbers and, keep
Young
connecting.
engineers, please come this way, please. We have a meeting.
Members, please don't forget to drop your details. Our virtual audience.
Young engineers, please, this way. Young engineers, please, this way, please. Let's come sit this way. Thank you very much. My sport officer, you're welcome, sir. Engineer Peter, please, this way. Membership, Kingsley. Meeting. Just sit here first, sir. Please sit here first. Engineer John Ikeshuku. Please, let's network. Somebody sitting by your side. Sir, do you know her? Please get to know her. She's an engineer like you. Muturayo, know her, know him. Sir, network, please, let's network.